Hi everyone, Miss Mick is here, and this is part 2 of our kids book about empathy. So I have my freshwater mermaid here with me, and we are going to read the second half of the kids book about empathy. First, we have to go back to where we left off, okay? So where we left off was this page that I've put my sticky note on, and we were looking at sympathy and what that means, and then empathy and what that means. So let's take a look at sympathy. Sympathy is when you feel for someone. Sympathy sounds like, I feel sorry for you. That sucks. I can't believe that happened. Okay. Now, for empathy, you have to go a little bit further than that. And so empathy is when you feel with someone. Empathy sounds like, how did that make you feel? What can I do to help? Do you want to talk about it? Right? So sometimes we don't really know what we can do to help. So we can ask the person, and then, you know, we may have to say, I don't know if I can do that, or I'm going to try harder next time, right? So let's see what the next page says from our author, the A Kids Book About Company, and Daron K. Roberts. And empathy can even sound like silence. Oh, did you know that, freshwater mermaid? We didn't know that. So it can just be being silent. Okay. Just being there with someone can be the most powerful thing in the world. So not asking any questions, just listening and just being there. Can you see the difference between sympathy and empathy? I'm beginning to see the difference. Let's see what else we can look at. Sympathy is easy and takes the shortcut. It might seem like it helps, but most of the time it doesn't. Okay. Empathy is hard and takes more time, but it also creates comfort and connection. So it's okay to say, I'm just going to listen and I'm just going to be here with you. I don't have the answers. I don't have an answer. Sympathy is usually about you. Okay. And empathy is always about somebody else. So having sympathy is thinking about how you feel about what they're going through. Instead, empathy is you're just trying to hear what they are telling you. Okay, you're not trying to figure it out or offer them solutions. So how do you do this empathy thing, right? Now that you know, right? Now that we know, freshwater mermaid, how are we going to do this empathy thing? Let's see. Well, let's say your best friend's dog dies. Your best friend. And they tell you at lunch the next day. What should you do? So my best friend's dog dies. First, take a deep breath. Let's practice. That's one way to take a deep breath, right? Don't be in a rush to tell them how you feel. Take the time to think about how they feel. So just listen and breathe. Second, oh, I moved ahead a little bit. Listen. You don't have to do all the talking. It's okay. Let them share. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Focus on your friend first. And focus on listening. Miss Mick always says, turn your listening ears on. Okay? So turn your listening ears on and listen. Third, ask questions. Okay. So find out what they're thinking and feeling. Don't judge them or assume anything. Make sure you use more question marks than periods in what you say. Fourth, imagine. Okay, so this is, you have to imagine while you're thinking and listening. Maybe the exact same thing happened to you, or maybe you've never even had a dog. Try to imagine and put yourself in their shoes to feel what they feel. That is empathy. Wow. So 1, take a breath. 2, listen. 3, ask questions. 4, imagine. So don't be in a hurry to respond. When you do those things, you feel with someone instead of for them. So you feel with them instead of for them, which is exactly what you want when something is hard, sad, or scary. Okay. And make sure no matter what, you don't try to fix them. This isn't about you and how you can make things better. It's about just feeling with them. I didn't see that little word. So it's about just feeling with them. I almost missed that word them. It was hidden at the end of the page. I don't know if the Freshwater Mermaid, did you see that word? I know, we almost missed the last word on that page. Because empathy is the most courageous and creative thing you can do. Really? Because empathy is the most courageous and creative thing you can do. The end. You've made it to the end. So keep it simple. Take a breath, listen, ask questions, and imagine. Okay? So that is the book, and we want to make sure they ask us to share your reading of this book. Tell somebody, post a photo, right? Because Freshwater Mermaid and I, we want to be people who are more empathetic. We want to practice empathy, right? We don't know what it's like to have your life experiences. We want to listen. We want to ask questions, right? We got this. Yes, we do. Have a great day, everybody.